Hiya, Helen.
Hi, guys. Looks like you could use an extra hand.
What I could use is an assistant.
There you go. Have you seen Ben?
The only thing I've seen is TNA. We're putting on a fashion show for a busload of buyers in 20 minutes, and I'm the only one dressed.
Okay, all right. I'll check his office.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Hello, Nina.
Get the hell out of here.
You son of a bitch.
I don't have time for a scene, Helen.
You had time to screw her.
What are you waiting for? You have a show to do. So, what do you want?
I came by to talk about us.
Oh, wake up, Helen. There is no us. There hasn't been for a long time. We'll talk later. I'm busy now.
Ben, wait, damn it.
Ben, the buyers are here.
Good. Come on.
Ben, you can't walk away from it this time. I want this settled once and for all.
Well, you do you? You want it settled once and for all? You mean right here? Okay. What is your problem? I mean, I work my butt off day and night. All you have to do is look good. Go to a few dinner parties, play model wife. Hell, you don't even have to put out anymore.
Stop it, you're hurting me.
If you're so unhappy about your life, why don't you do something about it?
Welcome to the show. My guests today include some very familiar faces. You've seen them on posters, you've seen them on magazine covers, on TV ads, in fact, everywhere. They are ex-fashion models. Please, would you welcome Helen Allgood, Alicia Trent, Melanie Jensen, and Kim Connor. Helen, let's start with you. Now, at the age of 20, you were voted Model of the Decade. Within 5 years, you'd appeared on the cover of every important fashion magazine in the world. And then 5 years ago, at the very height of your career, you suddenly walked away from it all in favor of marriage and a home.
Yes, that's right.
Of course, you did marry the boss, didn't you?
Yes, in a way, I suppose I did. I was working for Ben at the time.
Ben Allgood. Tough, uncompromising CEO of the multi-million-dollar clothing empire, Mijan Fashions. Helen, your husband has the reputation of getting what he wants, no matter how he gets it or at what cost. Does that include you too, Mrs. Allgood?
Ben is...
Get in. Come on. Go.
Brian.
Hi, Gloria.
Hi. What's up?
George at home?
Yeah, actually, he's getting dressed. We're meeting friends for dinner.
Well, I've got something for him. I'll only be a minute.
Mr. Dillon,
Hello?
what the hell are you doing here?
Well, it's not every day a guy's partner turns a big 3-0.
Oh, and I thought he didn't care.
I don't.
Come on in before you load my property value. You want something to drink? Do you have any beer?
No. Forget the beer. I just got beeped.
Use the phone in the kitchen. You know where it is.
All right, it's for you. Many more.
Thank you. Thank you. Why are you doing that?
Yay. You know as well as I do what it means when Brian gets an off-duty call.
Oh, wow. Mira qué lindo.
Jorge, this is never gonna change. Stay with the FBI. They're gonna drain you dry. Just the way they did with Brian.
Not now, okay? Okay, Gloria? Come on, it's my birthday, for God's sake.
Exactly.
All right, is somebody there with her now? All right, have him stay put. I'll be there as soon as I can. Bye.
What happened?
Clothing czar got snatched. I'm gonna go talk to the wife.
Give me a minute, I'll change, all right?
Come here, George. Look, it's your birthday. You and Gloria go out, have a nice time, enjoy yourselves. If it comes up, we never saw each other, all right?
Hey, I'm your partner, remember? Partners don't let each other down. Give me 5 minutes. Meet me outside. We talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
Let's do it.
You sure you don't want to cover for you, man? No problem.
What, Gloria? She'll get over it. She always does. What happened?
Wife got a call about 7. She thought it was a hoax, but she called the police anyway. They dispatched the black and white over to his office. Found a suitcase in the parking structure. They called us.
Any ransom?
You can call back about 9. We'll get more information then. Oh, looks like my pal Andy Hardy's here.
You better take my watch. When he sees that shirt, you're gonna be under 200 feet of shit. Minimum. Go on up. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Right in there.
Where's Hardy?
He's in the living room.
Mrs. Allgood, this is Agent Dillon, Agent Velez.
How do you do?
Hi.
Agent Dillon will be in charge of this investigation. Velez, you check with Taylor, make sure everything's ready for the call. Dillon, you come with me. Excuse us.
Where the hell you been? You were paged 3 times.
It's my night off.
It's my night off, too, but I was here on the first call, dressed like an agent.
You want me to go home and change?
I want you to follow the rules for once in your life. Stop being such a smartass. And be in my office first thing in the morning.
Yes, sir?
Mrs. Allgood, I need to ask you a couple of questions. Forgive me, but it is part of my job. Now, did Agent Hardy brief you on what to do when the kidnappers placed the ransom call?
Yes, I'm to keep them talking as long as possible and agree to everything they demand.
Now, about the ransom money, do you know if your husband's company carries kidnap insurance on him?
No, I wouldn't know.
Who would?
Probably his brother David, their partners.
Right.
Okay, I'll need his phone number as soon as possible.
This is all good. You'll use this one. Brian will put you on the box over at the table.
How about you set for collateral?
Do you have any stocks, any securities, real estate, jewelry, bank accounts?
No, my husband saw to it I stayed broke,
Why is that?
so I couldn't get away.
Okay, guys.
Right on time.
That's it.
Don't get scared. I'll tell you when to pick up, okay?
Tell you when you are, Brian.
Okay, pick up.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Yes, I understand. No, I haven't told anyone. No, I'm not lying. No, please don't hang up. I'd like to speak to my
Let me know when you get something. You okay? Would you like something to drink? Might feel better.
No, thank you.
Look, I'm gonna need your brother-in-law's phone number and address as soon as possible.
Brian, see you over here a minute, please.
You need to get moving on this right away. You want $5 million by 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We're gonna start sending all of them back piece by piece.
Jesus, no wonder she looks so freaked.
Brian.
Yeah?
They traced that call to a phone booth in Studio City.
Hey, it's my job. Come on, this is all
Hello,
good.
Harold. It's all right. I know him.
Brian, what's happening over there?
Hello, Harold.
This came for you about 5 minutes ago.
1 minute, please.
Bring away. I'll get the doorman. Go. You get up, get it down to the lab. I want a new guy at the door. One of ours. Right.
Look, just get me an updated list of known parolees in the area, okay? We're set up on fax line 2.
Call this an investigation. You come here, sit around, drink my coffee while my husband is being hacked to death.
Brian, the brother's here.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. Allgood, thank you for coming. I'm Agent Dillard. This is Agent Velez. You been briefed on the situation?
I still can't believe what's going on. Why would anyone want to kidnap Ben?
You'd be surprised what people will do for $5 million. Does your company carry kidnap insurance on your brother?
He took out a policy at the beginning of this year.
Are you covered under that policy, too?
He didn't think I was important enough to be.
Well, that kind of policy is a little bit unusual, isn't it? Unless, of course, he had been threatened before.
What can I do to help?
Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp, Agent Taylor will meet you at the insurance company. Now, all the necessary paperwork will be ready for your signature to release the $5 million.
They're not going to like this.
They usually don't.
We need to talk.
Excuse me.
Just got word from forensics. The fingerprints match Allgood's service record in Washington. It's like they were on the level about sending him back in pieces. Think she'll be able to handle the pressure?
Personally, I think it'll take more than one severed finger to get Helen Allgood going.
Excuse me, officer. I'm gonna need.
Are the kids?
Good. Brian.
Yeah.
You got a minute?
Over late to see Hardy. What's up?
Get a little digging around. I hit pay dirt. Take a look at that.
Second. Anything for me?
No? Sure.
The IRS has been watching Ben Allgood for months. Looks like he's been dipping into the Mercantile. They were gonna make their move today.
You told me Allgood got snatched the day before he was going to be arrested?
Can you believe that? Some guys have all the luck, huh?
Anyone else involved?
Well, according to my sources, Brother David doesn't have brains enough to come in out of the rain.
What about the wife?
She never leaves Allgood's side.
Never?
Never.
Good work, Georgie boy. Good work.
Brian?
Yeah.
Nice tie.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. What do you got?
Drops tonight, 10 o'clock. Money's all set. We're just waiting on the final directions from the kidnappers.
Is all good get any more special deliveries? You never should have let her get that package, Dylan. Especially after the phone threat. But you have to do things your way, don't you? No matter who gets hurt. What else?
We're using Hamilton as our decoy, and George Velez is in charge of backups.
Well, why not Taylor? He's got more experience.
Everybody's got to learn sooner or later. Hell, even you were wet behind the ears once. Besides, George Velez is a damn good agent.
And in my book, a damn good agent is someone who eats, sleeps, and breathes the job.
And plays by the rules, right or wrong, I know. I heard it all before.
He's some piece of work. You know that, Dylan?
Meaning?
And some people think your record of success in the field excuses your beach bum attitude about everything. And then some people, of which I am one, would like nothing better than to see you spend the rest of your time behind a desk.
You threatening me again?
No, I'm watching you, hotshot. One of these days you'll make another mistake, just like you did 11 years ago. Cost Loomis his job. But this time you can be damn sure there'll be only one person to blame, and it won't be me. Now get the hell out of here.
You lied. You promised me Ben wouldn't get hurt.
There's no other way.
You didn't open the package. You didn't see it.
Stop it. It had to be done. It was the only way to throw suspicion off you.
You knew this was going to happen? I must have been crazy to get involved in this. David, tell them it was all a mistake. Tell them to let Ben go.
It's so close. The money's all set. Tonight's the drop.
You know, it's funny. I never realized before how much you're like Ben. He used to say money was the only thing that turned him on.
Well, if that's the way you feel, we can end it all now. Just go our separate ways. All it takes is one phone call to set Ben free. Well,
No. But don't hurt him anymore.
After you get the final instructions from the kidnappers, we'll take over.
And what is
Try
that?
not to sit down.
That means Agent Hamilton here will take your car and the money and go to the rendezvous point.
I still don't think it's going to work.
Not aiming for the cover of Cosmo here. It's all good.
I didn't mean it that way.
Look, I'll tell them the difference between Cosmopolitan and Vogue later, okay? Right now, I need to speak to you in private. Let me check the wire, make sure it's working, no mistakes.
All right, Brian.
3 minutes to call. It's nice. You have a cook?
No, I cook. Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
Actually, I was wondering what you know about the money your husband embezzled from his company.
You're joking.
Embezzling $10 million is no joke, Mrs. Olgood.
What?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. Bastard never told me anything about his business.
You, don't seem to like him very much.
No.
Care to tell me why?
It's a long story, Agent Dillon.
I'm willing to listen.
I'll keep that in mind. Shouldn't I get that?
Yeah. You should go.
Hamilton, let's put a clock to this. Wait till she picks up. Go.
Now.
Synchronize. Go.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Yes, of course I have the money. Where should I meet you? Where? No, I don't know that place. I can find it. What time should I meet you?
This is all good. Here, try 10:30.
All right, I'll leave in 15 minutes, and I'll meet you at 10:30. Please, may I speak to my...
It was very good, Mrs. Allgood. How's that for time?
Good. I got it. What'd you get?
Why don't you take a seat? I know this must be very difficult.
Right, Frank, thanks a lot. It's a house up on Mulholland. Hamilton, you stay with Mrs. Allgood, the rest of you come with me.
What about the drop?
We got the drop. We just hit the jackpot.
Right, we're gonna sweep the perimeter first. If that's clear, we go in. One room at a time, 2 inside, 2 outside. Les and I are gonna take the hill. Smith, Taylor, Elliott, take the driveway. I want you to take your partner, walk to the bottom of the hill, seal it. Nobody comes up.
Yes, sir.
Everybody ready? Move out.
Let's go.
Right. I'll take this side, you take the other side. Stay sharp, huh? Let's go.
205 North Avenue, 52.
Yeah, he got hit about an hour ago. Carried him about 2
You know what? You want to go with the ambulance? I can stay here and finish up.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. We got work to do.
All right.
No.
So what'd you get?
House is clean. Think you better take a look in the garage.
Who's that guy?
The neighbor says he thinks he knew something was going to happen. I think he's a kook.
I want to talk to him.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Yes, and about 10.
Tell me that's not all good.
No. His name's Binzer. Running a make on him now.
What the hell happened here?
Looks like he put up a pretty good fight before he got his throat cut.
Like they knew we were coming. Like they set us up.
Who set us up? Look, Brian, I know how you feel, but there was nothing you could do. It was a bad break. That's all. Accidents happen.
It wasn't an accident. It was murder.
Where's Hardy?
He should have been here 5 minutes ago.
I'll come back.
Hey, Taylor, you get any word from the medical examiner's office about IDing those bodies in the Allgood case? Oh, man. So you're Hardy's new boy, huh?
You're not gonna like this.
They couldn't ID either body?
Well, you saw that wreck. It was like a barbecue down there.
This could be anyone.
You mean this could be anyone? It was Allgood and one of the kidnappers.
What makes you so sure?
Okay. You know what, Brian? It is way too early in the morning for your particular brand of bullshit.
No, come on, Dick Tracy. Come on, what real proof do we have?
Well, for one thing, the clown in the garage with his throat slit wasn't Allgood.
You ever think who killed him, huh? And why?
I think it's pretty obvious. One of the kidnappers decides he wants all the ransom, not half of it, so he kills his partner, our boy Binzer. Piles Allgood in the car. Psst.
That's a good theory. If Allgood is the one in the car, but according to this, we're never gonna know for sure, are we?
Whoa. You're missing one little detail there. The body in the passenger seat was wearing handcuffs. His little finger was missing.
So the, missing finger's the proof, huh? Hey! What the fuck is wrong with you? Now you're missing a finger, too!
Artie was right about you. Your brains are burned out from all that salt water you sucked up surfing.
Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Hágase, Señor, tu voluntad aquí en la tierra como en el cielo. Pan nuestro de cada día, danos hoy. Y perdona nuestras deudas, así como nosotros perdonamos a nuestros deudores. Y no nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos de todo mal. And so our friend Jorge Valdez is with his maker. And those of us left behind should be proud to cherish his memory. Because Jorge was a good man, a good agent, and a loving husband who sought to make this world a better place for us to live. En nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
this ceremony.
My partner's dead, Hardy. So nice about it.
I want to talk to Velez's widow. You coming, Taylor?
Yeah.
Mrs. Velez, I'm Supervising Agent Hardy. Thank you, Father.
This is all good?
Hello, Agent Dillon. We always seem to meet at the most unhappy time.
Well, forgive me for asking, but, what are you doing here?
I don't know, I guess I felt guilty.
Why? It had nothing to do with this.
Well, I did in a way.
How?
Everything my husband touched went bad. He couldn't even die without hurting other people.
I just want to forget the past and start over again.
And you thought coming here would help you?
I had to start somewhere.
So what's next?
I'm going away. I need some time by myself.
Where you going?
Why, am I a suspect?
No,
Then I don't have to tell you my plans, do I?
not officially.
And unofficially?
That's up to you.
Hardy? I want to talk to you. What the hell are you doing here?
Right now.
Let me know the minute anyone goes near that car, even if it's a kid. Okay, now what's so goddamn important you got to jeopardize the stakeout?
What's the meaning of this bullshit?
I thought even you could read. I'm closing the Allgood case.
Why?
Allgood's dead. The men who kidnapped him are dead. What the hell's left to investigate?
I got a witness who saw 4 people go into that house up on Mulholland. We've only got 3 bodies. That means somebody's still alive.
Oh, yeah. I read the report on your witness. An 80-year-old man who can't see the end of his nose without his glasses.
You son of a bitch. My partner was killed last week, and his safety was my responsibility. That's something I'm never going to forget. So I figure I owe it to him to make things right, something a guy like you would never understand.
That's a very pretty speech, hotshot. What's the point?
Point is, asshole! There's no way I'm taking no for an answer. Now, the way I see it, you got 2 choices. You leave the Allgood case open, in which case I investigate on record. You'll get all the glory when I bring it home. Or you fire me right now, and I'll do it anyway. In which case I'll sit back and I'll watch them bury your ass.
Coffee's on.
Took you so long.
I got him to brew for his spot.
Good. What owe you?
No, forget about that. You can just take me down for a dive sometime.
You trying to hustle me, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Do me a favor. Watch your shop for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yo, dude, what's up?
Yeah, oh, what's that?
Mrs. Allgood?
Agent Dillon. I thought you'd given up following me.
I don't follow anyone anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I left the bureau 3 months ago.
You don't seem like a quitter to me, quite the opposite.
Let me put it this way. One Monday morning, I tried to get into my office and discovered they had changed the locks on me over the weekend.
So much for all your hard work. So what do you do now?
I run a dive shop back there on the pier.
Well, it's very nice to see you again.
Mrs. Allgood? Helen? Now that our relationship is unofficial, how about having dinner with me tonight? Please.
I'm giving myself a welcome home party at the beach house from 4 on. I'm in Rambla Pacifica. You can't miss it.
Excuse me. Hello, how are you? How are you? Sylvia. How are you?
Helen, how are you?
Hi.
It's a wonderful party. Welcome home.
Thank you very much. Welcome, 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 welcome. But I have just one complaint. There aren't enough men.
Here or in general? Excuse me one second.
Okay.
Don't go too far. There's something I need to talk to you about.
You know, Helen's never looked better.
No. It's amazing what a death in the family will do for the complexion.
You look wonderful, Mrs. Allgood.
So you finally made it after. Hello, David.
That's it? Hello, David? You can do better than that. I've missed you.
People are going to see us.
Since when did it bother you what people thought?
Not now.
I thought you would have been happy to see me.
Why, not interrupting, am I?
I'll talk to you later.
David? Trouble in paradise? How are you, darling?
No, really. Really. I've never felt better. And you've never looked better.
Not even when I was representing you.
Do I feel a sales pitch coming on?
Well, of course not. Though I did get a call from New York about you.
Just like that after all these years.
Don't be so accusatory. Look, we all saw you on that dreadful TV talk show. And loved you, I might add. And with all the publicity about Ben's death, Are we looking for someone in particular?
No, I'm sorry, Sylvia. Look, I haven't worked in years. I couldn't possibly go back now. I never liked it anyway.
Never say never is my motto. Look, we'll do lunch and talk over the good old days. Remember, I didn't get where I am by taking no for an answer.
Will you call me?
Of course.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
You look tired.
I thought you'd left.
Here.
No.
Would you tell me what's going on? First you run off, and then you act as if we're just good friends.
Sorry, David, I really am.
I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry that Ben is dead. But punishing me isn't going to bring him back.
All the time while I was gone, I thought about what we'd done. It was wrong, David, all of it. You have to understand something, David. I've changed. I'm not the same person I was when I left.
Since you're a new person, that would mean that you would want a new life. One that doesn't require old lovers. Am I getting warm, Helen?
Yes.
We may not be lovers anymore. But what we did to Ben will keep us together, always.
I'm looking for a gift for a man.
Anything special?
A watch?
A watch. Now, all of these are guaranteed waterproof, shockproof, good to various depths. If you like, I'll take one out of the showcase.
I want the best.
That would be the ProMaster. Good to 200 meters.
Good. I'll take it.
So we cash for charge.
Well, since I didn't bring any money with me, or my checkbook, or my credit cards, I guess you'll just have to come by to collect. What time do you get off work?
5 o'clock.
Perfect. Here's the address. And this is for you, so this time you don't forget. Hello, sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
I was at lunch with my ex-agent. She's trying to talk me into going back to work. Can I get you a drink, a beer or something?
No, I'm fine, thank you. This is someplace absolutely beautiful.
I love it here. Ben and I were first married. We spent most of our time here.
So why the condo?
Ben started bringing his women home. So I moved into LA, and he stayed here permanently.
So, are you going to take the advice of your ex-agent and get back into modeling?
No, I don't think so.
No? Well, then I hate to admit it, but I don't think I ever saw you in anything.
Come on, I'll show you some.
You kept a scrapbook?
No, but Ben did.
You sail?
I do. I do. This was Ben's study.
Are all of these pictures from magazines?
Most of them.
I can see why they want you back.
They teach you how to be charming at the academy?
My little boy, your husband, he really had a thing for you.
No more than any other big game hunter has for his trophies on the wall.
So how'd you two meet?
Now, I bet you know that as well as I do.
Part of the job.
I did some checking, too.
Really?
Ryan Dillon, raised in upstate New York. You moved to Malibu when you were 15. You joined the Marines, became a demolitions expert, and then you were recruited by the FBI 12 years ago, graduating with honors.
Very impressive.
I'll accept why you left.
Why I left. The agency works in strange ways, you see. It's never wrong because it always finds somebody to blame.
Hello? No, you must have the wrong number. Let's get out of here.
Sure. How about I take you to dinner? Put on your tab. Huh?
What's this?
Cheapest steak joint in town.
You live here?
And I thought you knew everything about me. Come on, I'll show you around. Your husband's death must have been tough.
If it weren't for David, I don't think I would have made it. You must have known I was having an affair with Ben's brother.
Yeah. And now?
And now everything's changed.
You and David ever talk about what happened to all that money your husband stole?
At first, that's all he talked about. Now he hardly mentions it. He's too busy trying to keep the business afloat. Why don't you given up asking questions?
I guess that's in my blood, too.
Helen, I just like to know what makes people tick. It's part of my nature. You, for example. I thought you would have wanted to know the details of your husband's death. Yet you never asked. Question one.
Well, maybe if Ben hadn't been such a bastard, I would have been more interested. Our marriage looked good because it was good for business. Everything about Ben was an illusion.
Even his death?
What is this, some kind of joke?
Nope. I mean, what if Ben set the whole thing up? The kidnapping, the ransom, the car chase, and his death.
You think Ben would cut off his own finger?
I've seen men do a lot worse for a lot less than $10 million.
You really know how to show a girl a good time.
I'm sorry. I was acting like a cop. Maybe you could help me put away my shield once and for all.
Just how would I do that?
Just remind me every time I sound like I'm interrogating you.
How about if I slap your wrists?
I don't think I'd like that very much. This would be much better.
What if my hands are full?
Well, then I guess you'd have to do something else, wouldn't you?
You'll have to show me. You sure you know what you're doing?
How do you want your steak?
It's Sylvia. Just calling to say thanks for lunch. You're such a pleasure to be with and to work with. Talk to you soon.
Mrs. Allgood, this is Dr. Harold Collins. I'm calling about your husband's unpaid surgical bill. Please call me at area code 310-555-1711. Mrs. Allgood, this is Dr. Harold Collins. I'm calling about your husband's unpaid surgical bill. Please call me at area code 310-555-1711.
Hello, I have an appointment with Dr. Collins.
And your name?
Mrs. Benjamin Allgood.
Oh, yes, the doctor's expecting you. If you'll come this way, please. Dr. Collins, this is Mrs. Allgood.
I'm Harold Collins. Please, have a seat.
Now, what's this about my husband's bill?
I'm owed a great deal of money for work I did on a patient named Ben Allgood. He is your husband, isn't he?
My husband died 3 months ago in a car accident.
Then how do you account for my patient?
I can't. What kind of work did he have done?
The whole face. Eyes, mouth, nose, chin, cheeks. To his specifications.
No. Ben is dead. Even discussing this is ridiculous.
This is the man who claims to be your husband.
What does he look like now?
I don't know about this. This goes against all my principles. You must never tell anyone you've seen these.
What am I supposed to see?
Take a closer look.
I give up.
Do you remember those being taken?
Not offhand.
That's because they're not you. It's Ben. He's alive. Those were taken in a plastic surgeon's office 2 weeks ago. Ben gave him photographs of you to do that.
Ben's dead.
Not according to Dr. Collins.
I'm sorry, I don't buy this.
He has nothing to lose.
Even if this is true, and he's still alive, then what?
We go to the police and tell them Ben's threatening us.
Great idea. Then the police find Ben, and he tells them that we had him kidnapped.
No, because Ben doesn't know that. Does he? David, tell me Ben doesn't know.
There was some trouble the night of the money drop. I had to go, and I tried to get in and out without Ben seeing me.
Oh, no, David.
Ben knew all along that we were having an affair.
David, what are we gonna do?
We killed him once. We can kill him twice.
Ben? Ben? Is somebody there?
That's it. Here are the keys. They can't be duplicated, Mrs. Albrecht, so you should be okay. I'll just put it on the bill.
Thanks, take this. For coming on such short notice.
Thank you.
Now, only you and I have keys.
I still don't feel safe. Are you sure you looked everywhere for Ben?
Are you sure that he was here at all?
I told you about the shower and the music. You saw his clothes on the bed.
I understand. Why don't you do something about it? Take this.
No, I don't want it. No.
It's easy. Look, just, sorry. Take the gun and aim and squeeze. Let the gun do the rest. You just aim and squeeze. You'll be okay.
Who is it?
Ellen, it's me, it's David. Let me in.
Why didn't you use your key?
My key didn't work for some reason. Did you change the locks on it?
Of course, you were just here. Oh! No!
I'm not gonna hurt your pretty face. I don't know what I ever saw in you. I'm gonna do it slowly, painfully, and it's gonna hurt, Helen. You're gonna regret. Oh!
Who is it?
Ryan, it's Helen!
Helen? Come in. What's the matter?
I'm really scared and I need your help.
All right. Come on inside, go ahead. All right. Let's run through this again, okay? You let a man into your apartment who you thought was David Elwood. He attacks you, and you shoot him, right? You hit him?
Yes.
You sure? Is there anything else you can remember?
No, not that I know of.
All right. Where's the gun now? Why didn't you call me right away?
I was confused. I didn't know who to trust.
And you trust me now?
Brian, I know this all sounds crazy, but I'm telling you the truth.
Are you? Helen, where does David Allgood, where does he fit into all this?
I don't even know if it is David anymore.
But if your husband's still alive, you think that he now looks like Brother David?
Yes, the doctor said that he...
Wait, let's just forget about the doctor for right now, okay? Helen, there's something that I don't understand that I need to know. What does David Allgood stand to gain by your death?
The will specifies that if I remarry within 5 years of Ben's death, or die within 1, David gets everything. Do you think David is setting this up?
Makes sense.
But I shot him.
Helen, these are blanks. You couldn't kill a butterfly with this gun.
Brian, are you going to help me?
Oh.
Excuse me. Hi, my name is Brian Dillon. Dr. Collins is expecting me.
Oh. Here we are. If you'll just take a seat, please.
You sure you're okay to go through with this?
Mm-hmm. You know, the office is the same, but not the nurse.
Mr. Dillon,
Yes,
the doctor will see you now.
thank you.
But don't turn these darn things back. The whole place turns into a jungle.
Harold Collins.
Brian Dillon. How do you do?
How do you do?
This is Helen.
Please. Now, what can I do for you?
You did some work for a friend of mine, and he recommended I come to see you. His name was Ben Allgood.
Allgood.
Yeah.
No, doesn't ring any bells. How long ago was this?
Within the last 3 months.
Well, that's impossible.
Why?
I haven't seen any new clients in the last 3 months. I've been on vacation.
He had a complete facial makeover.
Mr. Dillon, I'm not a cosmetic surgeon. I specialize in correcting birth defects in children.
Obviously, I've been misinformed. Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Good day.
Good day to you.
I'll see you tonight, okay? Remember, lock the doors.
Don't worry, I will.
Back to the scene of the crime, Dylan?
What are you doing here?
Taylor and I just happened to be passing by.
What do you want?
Time's up, Dylan. We had a bargain, remember? We set you up in the dive shop so you can move in on Allgood's wife and settle the case one way or the other.
Yeah, so what?
Open your eyes, for Christ's sake. She's taking you for a ride.
I just need more time.
Why? So you can have a few more candlelight dinners, or maybe play a little more grab ass? Or maybe you can just walk on the beach holding hands with the suspect like a damn toothpaste commercial.
Helen is not a suspect.
Oh, well, excuse me. Be sure to give Helen my apologies. Now, look, I stuck my neck out on this one. For Velez, not for you. I want the case closed, and I want you back where I can keep an eye on you.
Just give me till tomorrow. Then I'll do whatever you want. No more hassles, okay?
Tomorrow. But not a minute longer.
I wish it could be like this forever. Brian, what's wrong?
You trust me?
Of course.
You don't have to do anything I ask, even though you don't understand why.
Yes, what is it?
David Allgood is going to try and kill you. Again. You set up everything. You rented the house up on Mulholland. The phone calls.
The doctor?
David is the one who attacked you, not Ben.
So David had been kidnapped?
Yeah.
But why?
The ransom money. My guess is that when things went wrong, and Ben died, David saw a way to get more than he had planned.
By killing me?
That's the way it looks. I won't let anything happen to you.
No, I know. I just want it to be over.
It will be. Soon.
Good morning.
You should have welcomed me.
I tried. You said something not very nice.
Sorry.
Do you want something to eat?
No, I don't have time. I still have to go over and open the shop. But I will take some coffee for him.
You should get some sleep. You tossed and turned on me.
Oh, yeah? That's good. I want you to call David Allgood. Tell him to be here tonight at 8.
What about you?
I'll get here. Before he does.
And then what?
You said you wanted it to end. It's gonna end.
David? David?
You were careless. You left the front door open.
Brian, you scared the hell out of me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But anybody could have walked into this house. Now look. This time, the ammunition is real. If you need it, you use it, okay?
But Brian,
I'll be right outside. Don't worry.
Right on time. Just like clockwork.
So, what's going on? You sounded urgent on the phone.
No, I'm all right. Would you like a drink?
Sure. Scotch. On the rocks. You shouldn't have just opened the door like that for me. I might have been bent.
David, don't. I know all about it.
About what?
Everything.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
I mean the phone calls, and the phony doctor, and you pretending to be Ben.
So, you know. As they say, a little knowledge can be a very dangerous thing.
Hello, darling. Miss me? It's funny the way things turn out. You never know who you can trust. Wives turn on husbands. Brothers turn on brothers. Personally, I thought you were too stupid to be of any use to us. You can thank Helen for changing my mind.
You knew that he was alive all along.
You see, all the time you thought you and I were setting up Helen. Helen and I were setting you up. You left a trail of evidence a blind man could follow. Ask Brian Dillon.
What has he got to do with this?
When the police find both of you dead, Helen will say Dillon tracked you down. You fought and shot each other to death.
I know what you want. You want the money. Okay, fine. You can have it all. Look, I didn't do this for the money. I did it for you. She fell for it. It was perfect. It's what you wanted, right? Then, what do you want?
Just someone to blame. Come on. We have work to do. Helen, now. Shit, he got out.
You must have pulled the fuses.
Let's check the study. This guy's up to something. I know he is.
I'm telling you, he's gone.
On foot? Not a chance. He's around here somewhere. I can feel it.
Finish it! What are you waiting for? Finish it! For Christ's sake, give me the gun!
No. Easy. Come on. Come on, you're all right. Let's get out. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't clean it. I couldn't see. Oh, gee. Oh, God, come on. Here, sit down. There. Oh, you gonna be all right?
I gotta stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
David arrived right after you left. And then a minute later, Ben walked in like nothing happened. They began to argue. And then it turned into a fight. Ben went for David. And Ben shot him. Here. He was going to kill me just as soon as he got rid of you.
What I can't figure out is why such an elaborate plan to get you out of the way, huh? Why not just stage an accident? Look, Helen, maybe I can help you. But I gotta know the truth. Please, you gotta tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
I knew about the kidnapping from the beginning. It was David's idea. We were going to take the ransom money and disappear. And then the accident happened, and I blamed David. Nothing went right until you came along.
The way I see it, you and Ben used poor awful David all along to establish a perfect alibi. And now when you didn't need David anymore, you just killed him. Yeah.
There was nothing I could do. Ben was evil. But it doesn't matter anymore. Now we can go away and be together.
Where's the money?
Switzerland. The police believe Ben's dead already. All we have to do is get rid of his body. I'll say, I thought David was a prowler and I shot him by accident. I'll never tell them you were here. They'll believe me.
You thought of everything, haven't you? What happens when you finally decide that you don't trust me anymore? What happens when I catch you looking at me? Wondering if I'm ever gonna turn you in, huh? What's gonna happen then? Helen!
Don't! I guess I just needed to hear you say it. But you're right. In the end, I wouldn't feel safe with you around.
Who the hell do you think you've been dealing with, huh? You really think I trust you with a loaded gun? You killed my partner. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you.
You were right. I was wrong.
Thanks.
This should make it a little easier on Gloria Velez.
Maybe. Still won't bring Georgie back.
She is cold. What's this?
I'll come into the office tomorrow, do my report, and I'll clean out my desk.
Wait a minute. This is some kind of a joke, Dylan.
No joke.
You can't do that. You'll be back. You hear me? You'll be back.
Thank you.